if you made a list of the best and most knowledgeable Schmoedown players that have competed or have not competed yet, that you would most want to see compete in singles, Witney Seibold's name probably shows up about 99.9999999% of those lists, unless you're a god dang fool or something. Well, after 16 months of waiting, a couple more gray hairs, a couple $100 invested into Schmoedown, and about a billion zillion questions that I've gotten wrong in these Schmoedown reactions, finally, as The Rock would say, we are finally getting Witney Seibold in singles. It took a little bit too long, but I'm not going to complain. Let's just get that accelerator pushed down a little bit faster next time. Keep up the great work, guys. Standing in Witney's way is David, not Alberto Del Rio. I guess we're just going to keep with the wrestling puns now. I have no clue who this David Del Rio guy is, but I do know who Witney is, and to pay homage to Witney Seibold, I am living up to what I said in the Facebook page, and I'm going to react to this match in a white shirt, paying homage to Witney Seibold's profile pic that he puts in on Facebook and everything else. So, the white shirt, paying homage to Witney, hoping Witney can pull this out. But will he, or will this Del Rio find it destiny to win this match? More wrestling puns. Well, let's find out now on JTH Reacts to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. And welcome back. So if anybody sees this and happens to know how to get in hold of either Bibbs or Witney, just show them that I'm wearing the white shirt. That would probably make them feel good and make them feel all lovable and huggable. And well, I'll meet them next month at the free for all anyway. So maybe I'll just say hi to them there. Maybe I'll wear the white shirt too. Who knows? So yeah, as far as the match will go, Witney against the Del Rio. Again, since I don't know anything about Del Rio, it is kind of hard for me to analyze what I think can happen here. I know enough about Witney's gameplay that he is certainly knowledgeable enough to win, and I guess that's it. So, yeah, I really don't have anything to base off of what Mr. David Del Rio could potentially do. I don't know any strengths. I don't know any weaknesses. I don't know anything he's on. So, yeah, let's just react to this thing. How about it? Let's do this in 3, 2, and 1. Here's to a good match, and here's to Witney. That's a bit too loud. The Schmoedown Throwdown, which will probably be the day that this gets uploaded. Tomorrow. Which would be today if it was tomorrow. With your name on it. That would be unfortunate if I got that shirt and it just said your name.
We're so thankful
that would be
tragic. Support the Schmoedown and make this league a reality.
Yeah, we're pretty pumped to have the names of everyone in the community on this print. There's only a few days left.
It's like going to Hardee's and ordering the grilled cheese thick burger and you just getting a cheeseburger. That happened a week ago.
It's an exclusive
not too pleased.
I mean, the guy is the best artist ever.
I borrowed $2.
$2. I want my.
In fact, true story, and everybody at my workplace knows this because I made it very apparent.
Oh,
hello, Sam. Last week I got 3 orders from 3 different fast food places wrong.
Sam Levine. How are you? Look,
what can you do with it?
Things are going great at the Schmoedown right now.
Start bringing in a lunchbox.
I have been working with Emma Fife, the other commissioner of the league. We are doing our best to bring a little bit of calmness, a little bit of unity to the league. There's a lot of messy stuff going on right now, but everybody keeps asking me, hey, Sam, Dan Murrell is the champ again. So when do we get to see him play another match? And look, Nobody wants to see Dan Murrell play another match for that title more than this guy. So I am here to announce right now that Dan Murrell's next opponent for the championship
Won't be you.
will be not me.
I called it.
Let that
I
soak in
called
for a
it.
minute. Yeah, I'm done. But I do have some very exciting news as to who
Just
Dan
to put a
will be
sock in
facing
all
next.
them people.
So here's how it's going to go down. We've got 2 sets of matches that are going to determine your #1 contender. The first match is between Lon Harris and
That'll probably be Bibbs.
William
Yep.
Beast.
They made the match
Bibiani,
happen. I
a
guess they
former
talked to
champion
Christian. They made it
himself.
happen.
So the winner of that match will be playing the winner of John the Outlaw Roca,
Roca and
former
Irwin?
champ, playing opposite Mark the Andreyko.
Interesting.
Not champ yet, but someday I think.
No,
There you have
no
it.
Ethan
We've
Irwin.
got the winner.
Must be busy producing
Lon
again.
versus Bibbs and Roca versus Andreyko playing against each other for the #1 contender.
That will be
spot. And
interesting.
you know what? Since I'm the new singles commish, let's see if Christian lets me get away with this one. Just for funsies, I am throwing Ethan Irwin into that #1 contenders match. That's right, it's going to be a 3-way match to determine your next #1 contender to play against Dan Murrell for that singles title. What do you think about that?
I spoke too soon. I'm sorry, Sam. Whoosh. And now that you're done, Inglorious. No, he won't give in. He won't give in, although he technically did. And he will defend, and he will drop the belts. Hello, Mark. Hello, Christian. The gang's all here. And then you will leave. No, Inglorious. Ben and Drew. Sam, how could you? Dan. Oh, that never gets old. Don't you just love parody writing?
You said a newcomer, somebody whose last name I'm very familiar with because I'm a football fan. I don't know if he's related to Jack Del Rio, but it's David Del Rio, and he's taking on Witney Seibold. This is no easy feat.
Mark, the name is Seibold.
Seibold.
No, Witney the Beauty Seibold, and he
Making
is
fun
the
of people's
#1
names.
contender in the team's division with his partner, the former champion William the
Baby
Beast
asparagus.
Bibiani. And they will be facing
Anybody
the
can
Shire
do it.
Wolves coming up in
I
just
can
a few
too.
weeks. But he's been wanting to play in singles. He's been wanting to play for a long time. The fans have been hammering me. When will the Beauty be playing in singles? When will it happen? Well, it's happening today.
Thank
Now, Diamond Dave
God.
Del Rio.
His name's Diamond
Dave Del Rio.
All in the name of the Lord.
Diamond Dave Del Rio. Now, he's been a fan of the movie Trivia Schmoedown for a long time. He's been in talks. He's an actor. He's a well-established actor. He's been talking for a long time about joining the league. He's been a fan of the league. But when I asked him to compare himself to 2 players, if he could, who are 2 players you think that you are on the same level with? The 2 names he gave me were Ethan Irwin and Dan Murrell.
Okay, those are
What a
very famous
shock!
people.
Those are 2
Because if you
names.
mention those
Now,
2
if he
names,
shows up
you'll
to be that
obviously
kind
get
of
on the
player,
show.
Witney Seibold could be
Hey,
in
Christian, the
Seibold
2
could
players that
have
most
problems
resemble
tonight.
my game,
However, sometimes the lights get to people.
Dan
If
Murrell and
you are a
Ethan
successful
Irwin.
actor,
Can
this
I
is a
get on the
different
show?
stage. So maybe he had compared himself
No,
a little too
my,
fast to 2 of the greats. We
my
don't know
trivia
yet because
knowledge
he's
is
brand
probably
new. He is a
compared
rookie,
to
and we're going to find out tonight.
Too much, too fast,
Umberto
too soon, or is he right on target? If you name
and
yourself Diamond Dave, you better have a lot
Cucumber.
of confidence to back it up. And like you said,
Probably because
Witney
he would have
Seibold,
trouble writing an answer down.
teammates with William Bibiani. No.
See? I thought ahead.
Bibiani.
I thought in
Let's
advance
just
about
go to the
that.
pre-interviews.
Here we go. Let's see how we got here. Take it away.
Greetings, friends. My name is Witney the Beauty Seibold. My name is David Del Rio, and I'm here because I should be here. I am beyond psyched to compete in the movie Trivia Schmoedown. I've been competing on the Schmoedown for a little bit now, usually as a teammate with William the Beast Bibiani. It is now my time to shine. It is now my time to let the world know what I am all about. I've been watching the movie Trivia Schmoedown for 2.5, 3 years now. I was the 14-year-old kid who knew who Buster Keaton was. This is my Super Bowl. This is my FIFA. I feel like I found my tribe. I feel like I found my people, and I cannot wait to compete. Now, I don't know who this Dustin, Diamond, Dave, whatever his name is.
Diamond Dallas
He played
Page.
Screech, I believe.
Another
I am
wrist
here
butt.
to win. I'm here to be in the mantle of greats. Do actors belong in the Schmoedown? Well, maybe, maybe not. They're good looking. I'm also good looking. But are they smart? That remains to be seen. This is something that I would just play by myself in the schoolyard, and now I have entered the schoolyard with like-minded players. He had the choice of certain competitors. He might have bitten off a little more than he can chew. I think Witney is the MVP. He's one of the greats. It's my time. And I just wanted to say to Witney, best of luck. It's an honor to play against you, and I hope I have an opportunity to lightly tap you on the shoulder and say, could you kindly step aside?
Now, Seibold has been calling for it for a bit. He wants to play in the singles. Diamond Dave wants to make an impact here, and we are going to find out whether or not either
Diamond
one
Dallas,
can do it. I'm hoping
David,
for a good match.
Page,
Let's get
Flair,
Yeah, you sound like you're gonna be
Alberto
surprised if we
Del
have a
Rio.
match at
That's
all.
a
I am
great
pumped up. The crowd's
nickname.
ready to go. Gonna light this baby up, Christian.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Didn't want to take your applause.
Introducing first,
Better be Van Halen.
making his Schmoedown debut. Give it up for Diamond Dave Del Rio. There's Diamond Dave. Diamond Dave.
Diamond Dave.
Coming over here.
I'm
He's
not
doing a
sure.
shake of the hand. I haven't had one of those in a
Very
while.
nice to meet you,
Look at
sir.
that.
An off-camera handshake. and
Gotta
a
prove
real
you're a
hand.
good guy by
Since the
shaking
days of
people's
Joshua
hands.
Very classy. I have not seen anyone wear a scarf this well since Mark Yodi Riley.
That's another name there. Diamond Dave Del Rio coming in.
Gotta mention another legend with the
dude.
dude.
The Schmoes. I'm liking what he's doing. All right.
That's right.
And his opponent.
Oh, that reminds me. I wonder how what kind of entrance Whitney will do. Gotta try to one up his good buddy, the Beast. Are we gonna get anything? Oh, I've gone blind. Oh, looks like Logan. I'm sure that's not. From behind, it looks like Logan. Got the perfect hair for it. It's black and white though, so it's probably not that. It's not Abbey Road. They're not the Beatles. Oh, random bird. Bird man. Going down, sir. Oh, so that's what it's from.
Looks very oh, no, there's the
There's the Whitney we know.
The Beast has.
Putting on the actual.
He's taking a jacket off.
He wants the actual fighting jacket. He doesn't feel comfortable.
Okay.
Needs a
this is
different
very
coat.
James Brown.
He's the
Yes,
Mr.
there it is.
Rogers of
Get it,
kicking ass
jacket
and
off.
trivia.
Comes in to help out his buddy, and there
That's
you go.
a very nice move by the Beast.
Won't you
as
be
we get
my
Whitney
victim?
set. Notice Whitney did not shake our hand, but David did. So David gets an early
It's a
5-point
beautiful day
advantage.
for a
Yes,
Schmoedown
that's
game.
what I
Beautiful
wanted.
day for a
All right, so
Schmoedown.
Mark, our competitors have
Won't
sat
you be
down, given the
mine?
rules from round
Could
number
you
one.
be
In round
mine?
number 1, the field of competitors is going to hear 8 questions from 8 different movie trivia
I've just
Schmoedown
always wanted to
categories.
play a
Each question's
Schmoedown
worth 1 point.
just
There's no penalty for
like
missing
you.
a question. There is
I've
no
always
stealing
wanted
in
to
round 1. As soon as
play
we ask the question, you
Trivia
have 15
Schmoedown.
seconds to write down your your best attempt at an
But
answer on the whiteboard with
know
the marker we have provided for you. After that 15
I'm
seconds is up,
probably not
when we ask you by
good
name
enough to
reveal your
play.
answer, please
So
show
since
the
that I'm
whiteboard
here,
and your beautiful
might as well
penmanship to the
say,
camera and to us up
would
here
you
at the
be
answer
mine?
desk.
Could
And
you
also
be
please
mine?
verbalize your answer
Won't
into
you
the
play
microphone.
your
Each
Schmoedown?
competitor throughout the 3 durations
Won't you
throughout the
please?
3 rounds of the match
Won't
has
you
3
please?
usages of the JTE
Please,
rule.
won't you
Not sure you
play
heard a question or you just want to buy yourself some
Schmoedown?
time. Use the JTE rule. You also each have 1 challenge to be used at any point in the match.
All right, Whitney, with that, are you ready?
I am, sir.
David, are you ready?
Looking forward to it. Let's do it.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown!
Yay!
I'm expecting
As
a
I
lot of points.
play in a
lot
white
of points
shirt.
here.
All right, gentlemen, question number 1 is in the realm of action-adventure. What is the subtitle of the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie that was released in 2003?
I am a big fan of subtitle questions.
Oh, yeah?
The new batch? Are you kidding me?
Did you write this one?
No, no, I don't do that anymore.
5,
It's not about Point Break, is it?
4, 3,
Curse of the Black
2,
Pearl.
1, pens down. Whitney?
Curse of the Black Pearl.
Correct. David?
Curse of the Black Pearl.
1-1.
All right.
All right.
Could have used the in there.
Missing
All
my
right.
little-
We move on to your next category.
Here we can.
And that is in
I'm
the
tied
world
with great
of
Witney Seibold.
comedies. Thank you. Your question is,
It's an ABC sitcom.
in the world of comedies, who played Wanda Gershwitz in the film A Fish Called Wanda? Some of the
This is probably not even close.
perhaps the greatest comedy troupe of all time.
They're up there.
I don't even think
5,
it's a question.
4. I would say the
The
doors.
Jerky
3,
Boys.
Let's say Barbara
2,
Streisand.
1. Pens down.
What?
Dave.
I put Jamie Lee Curtis.
That's correct.
I also put Jamie Lee Curtis.
2-2.
Okay.
2.
All right.
Not that
2-2.
good.
Next question comes from the world of dramas. To administer it is Doors enthusiast Christian Harlow.
Here we go. What was the title of the Tommy Lee Jones sequel of The Fugitive?
Really limped through that.
Horribly worded question.
It was not perfect.
That is not worded.
You're not a strong reader.
That's not worded well.
Okay. You have a family, a lot of
5,
responsibilities.
Oh, I think I
4,
got
Break
this
on through to
wrong.
the other side.
3, 2, 1.
American
Whitney.
Patriots?
U.S. Marshals.
Yes, indeed,
Oh,
Dave.
crap.
U.S. Marshals.
Yeah, I knew it was something like that. Crap.
I like how
I
Whitney
knew
provided
that
us
too.
quotes like he's writing an article. Thank you very much for that.
American Patriots.
Your next question. The world of animated movies.
Yes,
These
Marshalls.
are movies
I
drawn
should
by
have known
hand or on a
that.
computer.
Did know
And
that.
Your
Forgot it.
question is, who
Dang it,
voiced
dang it,
Count
dang it.
Dracula in Hotel Transylvania? I was listening to an interview with Ray Manzarek the other day.
I have
talking
a
about
bunch
the-
of good ones.
Yeah. he's-
5, 4, 3.
That would be the
2,
sometimes funny, most of the times not. Adam Sandler.
Sir Adam Sandler.
Yes, it is. And
Chancellor Adam Sandler.
4-4.
Either one counts.
All
Subpar
tie game
Adam
here after
Sandler.
4 questions, and the 5th comes from fantasy/sci-fi. In Monty Python and the Holy Grail, which character does Arthur cut the arms and the legs off of?
Tanya, for my money, funniest film of all time.
Full character.
Tis but a
You also gonna say The Doors
scratch.
is the funniest movie ever made.
Depends on what scene you're watching.
You're
5.
actually right about that.
Yeah, 4,
He's
3,
invincible.
Two,
The Black Knight.
1 pens down, and Whitney.
The Black Knight.
Yes, Dave.
I'm going to say Jean-Pierre Jeunet.
Incorrect. So Dave
It's
misses.
behind
That's
that
the first
stack
miss.
of
Whitney,
videos. I was going to show the
Whitney is the
35th anniversary
still
DVD
perfect here.
set.
5-4, 5-4.
But oh well.
I'd give him the point. I thought it was hilarious, but we can't do that. 5-4 in favor of
Actually, no.
Whitney.
No,
We
it's over
move
there.
on
It's
to
over
the
there
sixth
off screen.
question of 8 in
Can't
round
see
number
it, though.
1. This is from the world of movie quotes. And your question
Just-
is, what iconic
just
villain says, "I find
beyond
your
right
lack
there.
of faith disturbing"?
Oh, this is a softball.
Could be what the roadie says to Wayne when he's looking for
Case
more
and
data.
Doman are
5,
just
4,
face palming right now.
3,
It's
2,
Darth Vader.
1, Dave.
Put Darth Vader.
Yes, it is. Whitney.
Darth Vader.
All right, Whitney's still up. 1 point.
I actually find it more funny in the Star Trek versus Star Wars compilation video that I've seen on
All right,
YouTube.
horror-
Figure that out, right?
They're no match for the
horror
Enterprise.
slash
I
thriller.
find your lack
Horror
of faith
slash thriller is
disturbing.
the 7th category. What 2010 romantic horror film directed by Matt Reeves about a 12-year-old
Like that's the
boy
one where
who
Picard
develops
keeps
a
drinking
friendship
scotch
with a
while
child
the
vampire?
the Star Wars lasers have no effect on the
Well, I want
shields.
to get it right.
You really hit the high note.
This
on
I have no
boy.
clue.
Thank you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whitney.
Let me in.
It is, Dave.
Let me in.
Correct. 7-6.
Let me in.
They're good.
No.
7-6.
Get out.
7-6. Whitney
A horror joke
Whitney
on
hits
top
this.
of a horror
Whitney hits
movie.
this. He will have a perfect game.
Oh, that was too fitting.
And here we go.
Well, perfect game thus far. He'll get a bonus question asked just to him, but you got to get this question right, and it comes from the category of, it's a Patreon question. How about a hand for Jonathan Peck?
Jonathan Peck, I know you.
In Northern Virginia, hail to the Redskins, Jonathan.
But do you know me?
Thank you for supporting
Maybe.
the show. Check out the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon if you have not already.
Actually,
In
what
the
am I saying?
category
Of course he
new
knows me.
releases
He's
is what
actually
Jonathan
commented on
wanted.
some
So
of my
your new release
videos.
question for a point is, who
Sorry,
plays
Jonathan. Sorry I
charismatic
forgot about
cult
you.
leader Billy Lee in Bad Times at the El Royale?
I only know one
You ever
person
seen
that
it?
played that.
I liked it a lot.
Let's hope that it's
5,
him.
4.
Very mixed reviews.
Repeat the question, please.
That's 1.
Who plays charismatic cult leader Billy Lee in Bad Times at the El Royale? You know who a charismatic cult leader was?
5.
Jim Morrison.
Chris Hemsworth's the only guy I remember from that movie.
Let it die.
It's your
3,
fault. You started it.
2, 1. And Dave.
John Hamm.
Incorrect.
Also John Hamm.
Oh, no perfect
missed, no
round. I
perfect
thought that was
round.
a gimme with the Chris Hemsworth was the
Chris
correct
Oh, it is
answer.
Chris Hemsworth.
Because Whitney missed, it's only a 1-point lead here by Whitney going into round number 2. Del Rio hit 6 in his debut. Seibold hit
get
7
5.
in his singles debut.
Pretty
And now we
decent.
hit
I'm
round number 2.
actually
Mark
starting to get
Howard.
better at
Certainly
this.
got us a match for sure in round number 2. It's the wheel round, the wheel of fate, doom, and justice.
And
Each
death,
competitor gets
wheel
a
of
spin
death,
at that
got
wheel. Please
put
spin
to
it
the
very
wheel.
gently today from the wheel, not the pegs. Each category that you see on there corresponds
I'm actually
to 4
starting to get better. I'm
questions
actually
in that
proud of myself.
particular movie
I'm
trivia
improving.
Schmoedown genre. Each
Sometimes.
question's worth 2
Depends on what
points.
the questions
There's no penalty
are.
for missing a question. However, stealing is available in round number 2.
Which makes sense.
So if a competitor misses a question, the other competitor can answer for points on their side. If you're not sure of the answer, you can ask us for multiple
Get out of
choice.
the way,
We give
so
you
you
4
guys
options, one
still
of which
see
is
my
the correct
face.
answer. At that point, the value of the question goes
My
down
hideous-looking
to 1. And I'll
two-face.
remind everybody that the wheel for today's match is sponsored by our Schmoedown patron, Justin Roby. How about a hand for Justin out there? He wanted the wheel slices. David Fincher and Natalie Portman, they are on there. Thank you,
Fincher,
Justin.
Portman.
And a wheel slice for today's match is sponsored by one of our Schmoedown patrons. That slice would be Mr. Robin Williams.
Robin
We'll say the
Williams.
name of that
Oh
patron
my
should somebody
God.
spin the legendary comedic actor. So David Del Rio having a very good, auspicious start to his Schmoedown debut. However, it is Whitney who finds himself with a 1-point advantage. So Whitney, would you like to spin first or defer to Diamond Dave?
I defer to Mr. Dave. Ooh, that's very nice. By all means.
I will never get tired of saying Diamond Dave.
It's a good nickname.
Yeah.
It's a good nickname.
Yeah, all right. Like this kid already. That's a good spin. Good, gentle spin.
Weakling spin.
Round and round it goes. This could be Spinner's Choice or Action Adventure.
Oh.
Look at that.
Spinner's choice.
That was a
it
too
is.
weak of a spin.
Spinner's choice.
Spin again.
Do you want to spin again, David?
Actors and actresses, please.
Actors and actresses.
Gonna go actors and actresses.
Interesting.
Pull that one up for
A little broad.
you. All right. Would you
Oh,
like
we had to do a
actors and
cut
actresses, or would
scene
you
to
like
put
famous
the
actors?
Just
the
famous
wedge on
ones,
there.
There you go.
Okay.
All
I'll take
right.
the obscure one.
Here you go, Dave.
Robert Zadar.
4 questions in the realm of famous actors and actresses. Kevin Costner and Tim Robbins get caught in a love triangle with what actress in 1988's Bull Durham?
Susan Sarandon.
For 2 points. That's correct.
Susan Sarandon.
All right. Question 2. What Oscar-winning actor plays a private investigator in 1974, the devil in 1987, and then the president in 1996?
Repeat the question, please.
That's your second one.
Yep.
What Oscar-winning actor plays a private investigator in 1974, the devil in 1987, and the president in 1996?
Multiple choice, please.
Is it A, Jack Nicholson, B, Gary Oldman, C, Anthony Hopkins, D,
Gary
Jeff
Oldman?
Bridges?
A, Jack Nicholson.
1 point.
The Chinatown Witches of Eastwick and Mars Attacks with an exclamation point.
Yes,
Oh.
it is. All right, question number 3.
There you go.
In Notting Hill, who has an uncredited cameo as Anna's American movie star boyfriend?
Multiple choice, please.
Is it
That's
A,
a
Tom
tricky
Cruise,
question.
B, Alec Baldwin, C, John Hamm, D, Aaron Eckhart?
B. Alec Baldwin.
1 point. That's correct.
All right, he's maneuvering his way around, although he's getting faced with some tough questions.
All right, last question. What was the first Shakespearean role that Orson Welles played in a film?
The role?
The role. 5, 4, 3.
Multiple choice.
A. Hamlet. B. Macbeth. C. King Lear. D. Othello.
Didn't think of any of those.
5.
Hamlet was my first
4,
thought.
3.
I'm going to say C.
It's incorrect for the steal.
Othello?
Incorrect. Macbeth. 1 point.
Oh,
Macbeth.
we were all wrong.
So now
3 strikes, you're
Diamond
out.
Dave has a 3-point lead on Witney Seibold. Witney now will hit the wheel. If Witney hits something that he's good at,
Please don't hit the wheel, actually, Whitney. Just
Don't
Whitney-
hit the wheel.
is all that's
Whitney's
needed.
looking. If Whitney can get something that he's comfortable at, then he's going to give himself a nice lead. However, if he gives himself,
That is
There we go.
a very
It's
formidable
a
wheel, I
necessary
have to say.
spin for an
There's a
elderly
whole
wheel.
lot of yuck on
and
there.
here we go, and we're
Oh,
landing
that might be good,
on
though.
Robin Williams.
It is Robin Williams. Do you want to stick with Robin Williams and make one of our patrons very happy? No pressure.
Sticking with Robin
Woo!
Williams.
Then that means we get to shout out Ethan Naftalin.
Ethan, you again?
Good slice.
Whatever you from the live event.
Great actor.
I wish
all-time
Jamie
legend.
Costa was here to ask these questions.
Oh my God, Jamie Costa, one of the best.
Well, he would
Robin
probably say
Williams
something like,
enthusiasts
"You're not even
and
gonna know what that
impressions you will ever
sound
see.
means."
You get 4 questions in the wild, wonderful world of Mr. Williams.
When he just
Whitney.
needs to do what he does
And
best.
Your first question is: in what film does Robin Williams play Maxwell Wizard Wallace, an arrogant and abusive vagrant that teaches homeless children music and employs them as street performers?
Multiple choice,
5.
please.
Is it A, Being Human, B, Deconstructing Harry, C, The Big White, or D, August Rush?
B.
Being human.
That is incorrect for the steal for a point, David.
August Rush.
It is August
1
Rush.
point steal for Diamond Dave.
Wow.
Wow, big steal by Diamond Dave there, going up by 4.
All right, your next question back to you, Whitney, for 2 points. Your question is: Robin Williams plays a character by the name of John Keating in what 1989
Dead
film?
Poets Society.
Dead Poet Society.
2 points for Whitney. He's right back in the ball game.
Yep.
All right, your next question. Who plays Robin Williams' co-lead in the family film RV?
Multiple choice, please.
Is it A, Cheryl Hines, B, Sarah Jessica Parker, C, Brooke Shields, or D,
Brooke
Elizabeth
Shields.
Hurley?
Elizabeth Hurley?
That is incorrect for another steal, Diamond Dave.
Cheryl Hines?
It is Cheryl Hines.
Oh,
Big steal
no.
by Del Rio here. Robin Williams not being kind here to Whitney.
That's right. All right, your last question in the world of Robin Williams to pull within 1 of David.
Come
going
on,
into
Whitney, you
round
gotta do
3.
it for the shirt.
Robin Williams is the Reverend for John Krasinski and Mandy Moore's wedding. In what film?
License to Wed.
He knew that one. 2
There you got it.
points.
All right, but Dave Del Rio
That
finds
is,
himself a 1-point lead now. First round was
Those
Whitney.
are some
Second
pretty
round
tricky
is
questions for
Dave
a
Del
wedge
Rio.
that is
And now we
that
are going to
never
round
gets
number 3. What do we got?
selected.
In round number
Ever.
3, this is the final round. This
I
will determine
remember
the
Robin
winner
Williams
and the
being
loser of today's match.
done
Each
one other
contestant will give
time,
us a series of numbers.
ever.
They range from 1
Like,
to 20. You're gonna
where
give
were
us
the more
3 numbers
softball
each,
Robin
and those
Williams
correspond to a
questions?
different category of movie trivia know-how up here at the
Wow.
Answer Desk. The first number you give us is going to be your 2-point question. The next one will correspond to your 3-pointer, and then the 5-point question, should we make it that far. Now, because
That was
David,
shot.
excuse me, Diamond
All
Dave
those questions are
is in the
fairly
lead by 1 point. You gotta give us
difficult.
your series of 3 numbers first. What
Mine is
do you
Dead
feel
Poets
lucky with?
Society. That was
5,
a decent one, but wow.
10, and 12.
5, 10, and 12.
10 and
That's a
12.
category that
Whitney,
never gets
what's
picked.
your lottery numbers?
And after that, we'll probably never get picked
15,
again.
And 16.
All right.
For 15 and 16, I'll be administering the questions to Whitney, and then Christian will help for
Ay, ay,
David.
ay.
So, Whitney,
Well.
you selected number 4 for your 2-point question, and that corresponds to
Whitney
Miss
must
Kate
pull this
Blanchett.
out. He has the power of the white
Not
shirt
as loved in
to
the
guide
city,
him.
apparently, as Meryl Streep, but all right. And Whitney, your 2-point question for the lead. What is the only Wes Anderson directed film to feature Kate Blanchett in its cast?
That's a 2-point question? You gotta go through all Wes
Moonrise
Anderson's
Kingdom.
film resume.
That is incorrect. We're looking for the life aquatic.
All right,
Steve Zissou.
So that now
That was a
now
two-pointer?
Whitney has to answer his second question.
I call
which
that.
is the number 15.
That is the number 15. Okay, Whitney. Number 15 for your 3-point question. And once again, the lead in the world of romantic comedies.
Oh, how lovely.
Romantic comedies.
Sarcastically,
And
not the
question is,
category. Yes, rom-coms
name
are
the two
lovely, but
co-leads of the 2008 rom-com film Four Christmases.
The Barbarian Brothers.
It was actually not the Barbarian Brothers. It was Vince Vaughn and Reese Witherspoon.
Of course it was.
I might have laughed a little bit more if it was
we
not so
find
devastating to
ourselves
see
in a very
this.
interesting position here. Whitney has to answer
Oh,
his
please,
5-pointer.
come on.
If he hits it, it bounces back to
It's
David
so
Del Rio.
not
However,
fair.
if he misses, Dave Del Rio will find himself a TKO victory over the Beauty.
No.
It's weird looking at
No.
the Beauty, but
Can't have
Whitney,
I can see
this.
that.
the Beauty, Seibold. For your 5-point category, the most crucial question you'll answer in today's match, you selected number 16. And for a big 5 points, that's in the world of horror movies.
Okay, it's got a
And
chance.
your question is, which installment in the Paranormal Activity franchise is the only one to be set primarily during the 1980s?
Paranormal Activity 3.
5 points for Whitney, still in the game.
Woo.
All right.
He's still alive, and now all of a sudden, David
Is
Del
it
Rio,
enough,
who's
though?
never felt the white hot spotlight of the movie Trivia Schmoedown before.
Oh,
he thought
boy.
he might have a win walking away. Now he's got to answer some questions.
Well, this is it.
Don't
This is-
mess up.
Yeah, this is where the players. This is where the players have
It's
to come
very
to play
warm
here.
up here.
So we're gonna start here.
That
We're
cold
gonna.
on your shoulder a little bit.
All right, here we go.
Come
So,
on, Del Rio.
number
The
5,
power of the white
new
shirt
releases.
blinds
New
you.
releases, movies that have come out between the last 12 to 18 months.
Give or
New
take.
releases, give or take.
Couple weeks.
Dave, in 2018 Searching, who plays David Kim, who is searching for his missing daughter?
John Cho.
Correct. 2 points.
Oh.
All right, the
So
next question
now-
he answers right.
Yes, he just has to hit his 3 or his 5 to win the game. If he hits the 3, he wins. And here we go. Category number 10. Category number 10. Romance.
Curse words.
Romance. Here we go.
You
Dave,
might survive this question.
name the 2 actors who were vying for Bridget Jones's affection in Bridget Jones's Diary.
Colin Firth and Hugh Grant.
No! I want to do that right now, too.
David Whitney shaking hands.
Why?
Witney Seibold, what a debut for Diamond Dave.
What a great match we had. Whitney, it looked like he might run away with it in round number 1.
Oh.
He levels the playing field and goes into round 3 with an advantage after a stellar round number 2.
16
And then
months
it's
of
anybody's
waiting.
ballgame, and it came out Diamond Dave today.
Ruined!
It sure did. He was calm, cool, and collected up there, and he beat a really solid player, potentially a team champion inside of Mr. Witney Seibold there. But Diamond Dave Del Rio says he's a good competitor, proves he's a good competitor, and now we have a. We've got
Let's
a fourth
pretend this is a
option.
ruined
Yeah,
bracket.
Diamond
It's
Dave,
actually
the
a
Beauty,
football
2
teaser
great
from
nicknames, and now
October
Jen Sturger's gonna have an interview with
2018.
each one of them. Take
God
it away, Jen.
damn.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Jen Sturger here with Diamond Dave. That was a really impressive debut. I mean, congratulations
Thank
on
you
your
so
first
much.
win.
Yeah.
Where did you come from? You've been a fan of the show for a long time?
Yeah. I've been watching the show for like 2.5 years now, and as I was saying earlier, that I would always watch or always read Collider and their news and all that stuff. And every time I just see the movie Trivia Schmoedown, I was like, oh, let me click on that, and I felt like I found my people.
So you're playing along at home, sitting on your couch, and you're like, what made you go, I can do this?
My poor wife. I was like, honey, did you hear me say that answer? I got it right. Did you? And she's like, yes, I did. You're brilliant, or whatever, that kind of thing. But yeah, no, I'm. You listen. I'm the kind of kid that would always ask people, hey, do you want to play the movie game? And no one would want to play with me. So now that I'm here, it's just like it's a really wonderful, wonderful time.
So you feel
Really
like
good
you
people.
finally found your home, huh?
It feels that way. It definitely feels that way.
No, you got thrown into the ring today with, potential team champ. I mean, no slouch in Whitney.
Yeah, no, not
Was it
at
a
all.
little intimidating going in there, your first shot?
Absolutely. He's one of the best. I mean, he's an MVP. So, I mean, I was just very, very intimidated. But, yeah, I mean, it was a great match to be thrown in for my first time. It just got my feet wet, and now I know what to expect in the future with other MVPs.
You're an actor by trade, right?
Yeah.
So being under the lights probably didn't get to you as much as most people.
That's only because I was acting, because I was really nervous up there. My palms were very sweaty, and I'm just glad that, I kept my cool.
Thank God we're not sharing mics then.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, so what's next, man?
Nothing. No, just doing movies, working on production. Hopefully, I can come back.
No, I mean, like, obviously you're very successful, but what's next?
Oh,
for
I know
you?
what you mean.
What's next for you here? I mean, there's a whole field of players out there that are ready to take you on.
I'm here to play. I just want to play. Right now, my first answer is I just want to play. Goals is just to continue to play with the best.
So you came out cool, calm, and collected. What about Chance Ellison? How would you feel about that?
I would love an opportunity to play anybody, but Chance would be quite a competitor.
I don't know, Christian. Let's make it happen. Whitney, you're looking a little frazzled after that.
A little bit. Living the existentialist nightmare as usual.
I don't think it's making it any better,
I think I'm
Well, at
putting
least the hair
flakes
looks
of
better.
hairspray just about everywhere.
including on me. So
Looked too much like Logan, and Logan died.
It's snowing.
Spoilers.
such an impressive first round, and then it's like, I felt like you wanted to be kind and take the patron slice, and it totally bit you in the ass.
I was a little too generous, I think. I know now to be more selfish. That's the way to go. Thank you to our Patreon sponsor for completely tripping me up.
He didn't write the questions.
I didn't write. I knew my Robin Williams trivia, just not the questions they asked me.
Okay.
So that was kind of a problem.
Oh, how was it feeling being out there without your other half?
Why are you asking him?
I don't know. I
Trying
think
to
she
stir the
expects me
pot.
to have some sort of retort.
Well,
how do you feel, Whitney?
He was there in spirit.
And off stage.
And just off stage.
Yeah.
He
That
looms
too.
large over me. He makes sure he's my stage mom in many ways. But I feel like I could perform really well without him. I feel like I did perform pretty well without him.
I'm exceptionally proud of you, and I'm going to say this right now, speaking to someone whose singles debut went in a very different direction. I'm kind of jealous of you right now because I set my standards way too high. All right? For you, people, you're going to come in your next match, you're going to be like some sort of snaky snake that's going to go, yeah, and like they're not going to know you're there, and you're just going to spring on them, and it's going to be great because people are going to underestimate you now when they should be overestimating you.
Wait, what? I think you got that backwards.
You can tell that they did not
You heard
plan
it
a
here
losing
first, folks.
promo.
I took away from that too. So obviously, that out of the way, critically acclaimed. You guys have a really big match coming up, obviously,
That we
against the
do.
Shire Wolves.
Our biggest match ever, possibly the biggest match in the history of the Schmoedown. No, but it's going to be really, really, no, I hope it's going to be the biggest match in the history of the Schmoedown. Who wouldn't? But, like, we're going up against the Shire Wolves. That's the toughest team ever. I'm glad, Whitney was able to get a match in, keep himself fresh, keep himself pumped, so that when we get out there, we've worked out all the kinks, and we're just going to go and do our best. I mean, it's the Shire Wolves. Yeesh. They're so good. They're so good.
It's like going to a cocaine party for the first time. Like you don't. Yeah,
Cocaine
you just got to get it out of your system. You go to one, and you get it out of your system.
For the drug test, obviously.
Oh well, yeah, and
We did not have this conversation before. What cocaine party were you going?
doesn't everybody go to at least one cocaine party in their lives?
No.
This is really going off.
I
the
know
rails,
nothing about
guys.
cocaine.
So,
Maybe
the
it was
bottom
only-
line is, are you excited to face the Shire Wolves?
Absolutely.
A little less now. I'm a little concerned. But no, I think we're going to be good.
What are you talking about? He's got great study aids now.
He's so good. He's so good. No, listen, I think I'm very confident in our abilities. I think we're a great team. And I think we are going to go out there and we are going to have a match against the Shire Wolves. And we're going to do our best.
And take the belts.
And maybe if we're good enough and get lucky. We're going to have some belts at the end or not. And who knows? Yeah, growl, growl.
That was the worst promo of all time. Back to you, Christian.
Worst or best?
All right, so obviously there the
You could
conversation
tell they
with
were
Witney
not
started
planning
get
to
into
do
the
a
question of the
losing
Shire Wolves and
promo.
what was going to happen with
They
the
were
Shire
like,
Wolves. Will they win the
ugh,
championship?
what do
Will
we
they
got
get
to
back
talk
into the
about
singles
now?
division, to which he said he will.
Cocaine!
But Dave Del
Crack
Rio
cocaine!
says, I want to play. I just
Boy,
want to continue to play here too. I've been a fan of the show.
that took a
I
left
want to
turn
keep
into
playing, and he said it in his
what
interview,
the
and he says it here
hellville.
now too. He wants to be considered as one of the greats, and he's off to a good start.
Yeah, the kid's a gamer, and then you look at Witney too. I mean, we know what kind of a player he is. I think we saw a little bit of that today. Singles, we've seen him in teams already, so we have two new forces to be reckoned with in the singles league here at the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
And will we see both of these competitors in the free-for-all? That's right, March 23rd, the free-for-all downtown LA. You can get your tickets at the Schmoedownlive.com. 600 to
40
700
competitors.
fans screaming and yelling to watch who is going to win the free-for-all and get a shot at
It's actually going to be quite a hike for me to get there because I booked my hotel thinking he was going to be at the El Portal. Whoops. Fortunately, the Globe's actually not too far off the Metro Red Line, so won't be that far of a walk, other than the walk to the Red Line.
Pretty exciting stuff. Whether you want to catch a live event, you want to sign up to the Patreon right now. The Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon is here for you. Select which tier.
Globe is actually about a mile away from Staples,
right
so
now.
hopefully the Lakers don't play that night. That'll be a jam-packed area.
These parts here at the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
March 23rd. Come witness the Schmoedown event of the year. Live, and I will. 35 competitors. Not anymore. It's 40.
Competitors will start at the
Nope.
table. People who have the lowest amount of points on the desk will be
Oh,
eliminated.
Sabina and
And
Finstock.
then
Bobby
new
Finstock.
competitors
Oh
will
my
enter.
god.
Next.
You guys can be there to watch it all go down in downtown LA.
Give it up for John Humphrey, by the way.
Wow, Irwin has not missed head to figure out who is the ultimate champion.
Idiocracy. Who is next? What's with all the Goldberg references? I knew that person. I knew everybody in that screen. Free for all live. Can we get a free for all live shirt like before the actual event? Like I want to wear it beforehand. You know, just show it off. You know, that'd be great. Thank you, No Frankie Stats Janish. That was a little awkward. Wasn't expecting it to end there. So oh dear. Yes, half my glasses are fogged up now. Shouldn't do that. Whitney's Grand Schmoedown debut ruined. Oh dear. It's a shame when you wait 16 months for something and you just get up. Oh, just should have done that instead. That hurt my face a little bit. That's all right. The beard covered up a lot of the brunt force. So fear not, JTH is just fine, everybody. So Mr. Diamond Dallas, David Page, Del Rio, Alberto of something has now won. And that's unfortunate. I was so looking forward to a potential Witney win, especially considering he was playing so early in the year. So if he won, there was an opportunity that he would have a lot more chances to keep playing this year, and could potentially be a force to be reckoned with by year's end if he had kept winning. Unfortunately, yeah, we got a bit of a roadblock very first match in. I'm sure Witney will play again this year in singles at some point. Probably will not be for the foreseeable future now, because they're probably going to try and put the winners in a little bit sooner, just to keep, you know, the notable, you know, victors in there. But yeah, I would be shocked if Witney does not play another match at some point this year. So it's kind of a bummer because, actually, it might not be a bummer because I pushed for this match about right around, well, it was around the Team Anarchy tournament. I still want to see Witney Seibold and Alonso Duralde. I still want to see that match. Sadly, actually, good and bad thing, Witney kind of losing here actually allows that match to be more possible now because they would have the same amount of wins. But I so want to see Witney and Alonso. I want to see that match. I think they can have a really great match, much like this match was really great. And I so want to see that match. Please make it happen. Please. I'm a fan that's not evil. Apparently, I'm the only one out there. Ain't never gonna let that down. Yeah. So yeah, this is kind of a bummer. I wore the white shirt and everything, and it's oh, what a bummer. Well, at least I'm not the saddest person out there. Sorry, Chris Clark. You're probably weeping right now, and you're probably doing the Schmoedown rundown right now also. So, yeah, that's quite unfortunate. So that's gonna do it for this edition of JTH Reacts to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Like, comment, share, subscribe to all of their content and to mine as well if you so choose. I don't know why you would like it now. If you do it now, you're just making fun of me because I'm so sad. Follow me on Twitter at WWEJTH1. You'll probably just do it now so you can laugh at me on my Twitter account. So go ahead and do that now too. I'm now awaiting that. Follow the official Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook page so you can post JTH Whitney lost. And join the official Movie Trivia Schmoedown website, triviasd.com, and join the official Patreon page if you can. It goes a long way. But until next time, tomorrow, Saturday, sometime, whenever this video comes up, the Schmoedown Throwdown goes down. I'm not exactly sure when they will actually post the match public, but when they do, my reaction will not be too far behind. So look forward to that. I'm actually not aware when they're actually going to post the match publicly. We'll find out soon enough. Also, not aware of any matches up to this point. We know about the Throwdown matches, but I don't think the schedule's been updated up to that point. So I don't know if they're going to broadcast the Throwdown live for the people, and then we'll release the two matches on the two separate dates. I don't know if on the Monday / Thursday, Friday. I don't know if that's how they're going to do it. So who knows? I'll find out just like all of you. So I know just about as much as you all do. 0. So yeah, that's going to do it for JTH Reacts to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. I'm JTH. Who else would I be? Until next time, thank you for watching, and I bid you adieu.